More stuff is not the answer. Hi, I'm MR3. In this channel, we talk about frugal living, saving money, and budgeting. If you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. So, you like buying stuff. I heard a show called The Rachel Cruz Show that says that sometimes buying more stuff is not always the answer, and sometimes it's a heart issue. Think about how many things you have, how many shirts you have, how many shoes you have, how many cleaning products you have, how many perfumes and or colognes that you have. Does buying more stuff make you happy? Or does it just make a mess in your room? Or do you find yourself constantly throwing away clothes that you probably not wear for a long time? I'm like this with food. I know I gotta work on mine with food. Sometimes I buy too much. And sometimes I don't use it all. But lately, in the past few months, I've been working on this problem. Like, what I'm known for at a grocery store that I used to work at, and now I'm just a customer, is I buy about 10 boxes a month of cereal. Because I love a certain brand, Cheerios. If you want to sponsor me, then hit me up. But I buy the flavored Cheerios. It's not the old tasteless ones or the plain Cheerios. There's new ones that taste just like the sugary ones. But there are other things I have to work on, like vegetables. I don't like vegetables, so sometimes I don't even use it all. They don't taste that great. People say they do, but you know, you have to add condiments and everything to it to flavor it up. So naturally, they're not that good for me. I mean, they're good, but they don't taste that good. But other things, I always try to use everything up. I remember I used up all my cleaning supplies one time because I didn't want to keep buying things I already had because I'm frugal. I was using Lysol I bought years ago. I was using that up. Clorox. And pretty much whatever I have. Then months ago, or a couple of years ago, back in 2020, I think it was February, I went through all my clothes, and I remember one night, I found out how many clothes I wasn't wearing. I put 5 or 6 bags of clothes in a trash bag, and I gave it to the Goodwill. But that's 5 bags or 6 bags. And I haven't even hit my dresser drawer at that point. That's what I targeted next. I got rid of maybe more pants, maybe like 2 bags of pants. And polo shirts like this, but they were older, they were tighter, that I never wear. But I needed to get rid of something, and I don't think it was the clothes that were really the problem. As Rachel Cruz said, it's a heart issue. I was trying to make things make me happy. Do you ever find yourself like that? Like you go out and you eat because you're sad, and you maybe go get a burger or ice cream because you're sad? Buying more things is not the answer all the time. Because, as Rachel Cruz was saying in the show, that sometimes it's a heart issue. And for me, that was true. I was looking at that and I was disgusted by my clothes and everything I had. And it made me feel a lot better. Once I cleaned that out, it felt better. I don't know, it's just like something in me. I think it was spiritual. But it just felt better, had a better sense of mind. And sometimes, I know this is not really a budgeting, saving money, or maybe it's kind of frugal living, but it's more minimalism. Maybe I should throw that in the words I listed above before. But minimalism, that helps. That's a big helper. Sometimes it's minimalizing your stuff. I remember my mom went through my kitchen one time and saw I had a bunch of grocery bags piled up underneath my sink. Of course, that's where grocery bags belong, underneath the sink. But I was thinking I became like a hoarder. But I have to fix that problem because I don't want it to be a problem, because it's going to spill into my finances. And that's where we're getting at in the frugal living. Because if I keep spending money just to make myself happy, then I'm going to probably start dipping into my emergency funds and my budget buffer and my target savings. And I don't want that to be the answer all the time. Just buying more stuff just because I'm unhappy or I'm depressed, or, you know, the buying more stuff is just not the answer all the time. Sometimes we gotta get a hold of this and grab it before it's too late. Cut it off or do whatever you need to do with it, because buying more stuff is not always the answer. What we can do is, maybe if you have old clothes that you're never going to wear, ask yourself, have I wore it in the last 3 months, 6 months, a year? If you haven't, throw in a bag, give it to Salvation Army or those other thrift stores, or maybe sell it on, Facebook or other places. I don't know where they sell it, but I just want it out of my house, so I just got rid of it. So, but you could do that if you want, make money off it. Maybe this is any product you want, but you could sell it, and everyone's always going to buy something that people are selling. Another one is like cleaning products. Check underneath your sinks, your bathroom, both sides, maybe your kitchen. I don't know where you keep it. Maybe in your laundry room, but check it and see if you need to get rid of some. Maybe put them on a kitchen table, and those are the ones you have to use before you go buying others. Put it in a public area so you know that you got to use that up before you buy another one. Go into your refrigerator, go through all your stuff, and maybe put the foods that are older in the front so you can use those up. And just go through your home and see what you need to before you start buying stuff. Because sometimes I look at my stuff and I'm like, I don't need to buy that. I still have milk. I have, anything I need. But check everything before you go shopping. I usually do it the day before, because if we try to do on the day or the morning of our shopping trip, then we'll probably forget to do it. So maybe do that, then just make a list. Make a list of what you need. And if you forget to put it on the list, don't buy it at the grocery store. That's a big help. But these are just some ways that we can cut back our budgeting and minimalize. And don't let it spill into your budgeting, because it's going to start hurting you if you start building up these bad habits over time of buying more stuff just because you feel bad. Or fix what is in your heart, or fix the heart issue first, then get the medicine, which is pretty much sometimes just using up stuff. And I don't know, but Whatever's on the inside, try to fix that before you just start buying stuff. Whatever you're going through, I do not know what it is. You don't have to put it on the comments because sometimes that stuff is personal. But if you like this kind of content, then give me a thumbs up. I'll try to put a video out every Friday. Everyone, have an awesome Frugal Friday. I'm MR3, and remember, you are all amazing.